This is my path, my journey. I'm willing to explain it all to you guys. No holding back anything. I just hope you're ready for the experience, and I just hope you can handle it.
Disclaimer. This video was intended for an adult audience only. Viewer discretion is advised. Anything you see in this video, do not attempt to recreate. This video was created for documentation purposes only. Our purpose is education. We are not justifying or glamorizing using substances. What we are doing is educating people on the substances that we have used and what it has done for us. Do not recreate or do not redo the substances we have done just because we talk about it.
You have the same 24 hours in the day that I have, right? And I think that, well, some people would say you have less than 24 hours because of sleep. Well, I only sleep about 4 to 6 hours a night, and it's been like that for years. And I utilize my time to the best of my ability. Now, it's so many people say it's not about, how many hours of sleep you sleep. It's about what you do with the hours when you're awake. And so many people slack off, and it's okay to slack off once in a while. It's okay to indulge once in a while, because I've done it the past 2 days. I've been indulging in reality. It's okay to indulge in some of the pleasures of the Matrix, but don't get caught up in it. I think that we as a people, we need to be more aware of what we're doing with our time, because time is the real currency here, because time is the only thing that really matters. How much time you have is very valuable. What I'm starting to realize is, my time is very, very valuable because I don't have that much time to fuck around, I guess, and that's how I make it, because realistically, I have all the time in the world to fuck around. I just choose not to fuck around. I choose not to fuck around too much. It's like, work hard, play hard. Don't play hard if you're not working hard, is how I feel. And, life is a cosmic joke, so even when you're working hard, you should be playing. It should be fun to you. It should be enjoyable. But what I think is that, man, there's so much time to do what we want to do. And, even people that work jobs, like if you're stuck at a job that you hate, it's like, well, why don't you spend the time that you're not there working on finding a way to not be at that job that you hate so much? Like, I think it's all about our perspective in life. We're all given the same hours in the day. And, it's like, it goes on to my perspective of like, I don't necessarily believe in bad days anymore, just like I don't necessarily believe in bad trips anymore. It's like, a day is a day. You are given 24 hours, and you choose what you do with it. If you were sitting there worrying about what other people think about you, worrying about what other people are doing, paying attention to what other people are doing is the first step to fucking up what you're doing. So I think that we just need to pay more attention to ourselves and what we are doing, have more self-discipline, and look in the mirror more often. Because if we look in the mirror more often, then we can see what is wrong with ourselves, what we're doing with our time. I record a lot of my day. I record a lot of my thoughts, which also helps me in seeing what I'm doing with my time. But it's like lately, I feel like I don't have enough time to do the things I want to do in the day, right? And that's my thing. I used to say I don't have enough time. That was my biggest excuse. Oh, I don't have time. But I realized that I make the time for what I really want to do. It's like, if something really important comes up, then you can clear your schedule. You can make the time for anything you want. You are your own person. Now, if you're working another job for somebody else and you're on their schedule, that's a little different. But even then, you could quit the job and work somewhere else. You can kind of, nowadays you can tell your boss before you work somewhere. You could tell them, hey, I can only work this day, and I have to have this off. And you have to be more assertive. You have to be more demanding and knowing what you want, because that's what I used to do when I used to work at this pizza place. I used to tell them, listen, I can't work this time, I can only be here at this time. They try to schedule me for this and this. I'd say, no, I can't. And then they, like, a lot of times jobs will put on the pressure, and they'll basically pressure you into trying to work longer shifts, work harder hours, pressuring you into doing these things, because a lot of people think because they don't have a life that you don't have a life. But I'm sorry, and I'm sorry for being harsh, but I don't think that if your life is going to work and paying the bills, And then you say you're doing it to raise your kids, and I mean, that's great and all, but it's like, that's just the mundane. That's the boring reality that we are all given. That is the reality that we are all given, that they want us to have. And I'm telling you that, you know, it's like, that life is not, there's no gold at the end of that rainbow. There's no light at the end of that tunnel. It's not gonna help you. It's not gonna whatever. And my thing is this: what are you doing with your time that you're not at your job? What are you doing with your time that you're, you know, people say, well, you know, I'm a stay-at-home mom, so maybe you're, you know, a stay-at-home mom doing your thing, and then it's like you say you don't have time to do your thing because you're a stay-at-home mom. Well, when the kids are sleeping, what are you doing? Like, nowadays we have so much opportunities with the internet that we just make up excuses. We make up so many excuses, and there's no more excuses. It's all on you. Just like my life is all on me. And this is the way I think, and this is what I tell myself every single day, that this is all on me. That what I do with my life is on me. What I do with the time I wake up from the time I go to bed is on me. And there's nobody else to blame but me. And I don't give a damn. Like, I don't know. I'm okay. If I fuck up, I'm the first one to say that I fucked up. If I'm I don't know, if something's wrong with the way I'm doing things, you know, I love it when my friends and my family call me out on it, so I know what to fix, so I know what is wrong. So then I know how to become my greatest version. I know how to become the best me that I could possibly be. And, you know, it's like what you do with your time literally allows you to either be the best you could be, or be the laziest you could be. We could be lazy, or we could be productive. We can get shit done, or we can talk about how much shit we have to get done. But regardless, there are so many things that people want to do with their life. It doesn't matter if you're a person that says you have no goals. You have something that you want to do with your life. If you're unhappy, then you have an ideal in your mind of what would make you happy, of what would make you more content in life. And don't just look for happiness in other people. You have to be happy with the nothingness as much as you're happy with the something. But at the same time, I just think that, man, spend more time doing the things you love to do. Spend more time doing the things that will benefit your life. Spend more time doing the things that you hate fucking doing, but don't do something you hate doing if it's not going to benefit your life. If you're doing something that you hate, but yet it's not going to push you farther in your life, in your dreams, in your goals, and anything like that, then honestly, you should probably stop doing it and do something else that you hate that's actually going to push you. Like for me, for example, the business things where it's like I have to, you know, keep track of inventory and all this other stuff in business, and you know, learn the business lingo and all this other shit that's, you know, goes along with business that I'm not used to because I'm just a philosopher. It's like, you know, these are things that I hate about the business. I hate this shit. It's irritating. I gotta learn things that's hard for me to learn. Learning cryptocurrency is hard as shit for me to learn, and understanding these things and the new technologies, blockchain, trying to learn all these things, it's irritating. But at the same time, it's worth it because it's gonna benefit me in the end by learning these things. It's gonna benefit me in the end by pushing myself through the things that I hate doing. I can learn a lot at the end of it, and it will benefit me. You know, because I'm learning not to hate it as much. And you just gotta know yourself enough, you know, when you have a situation like that. But you just gotta spend your time wisely. Don't fuck around too much. Like for me, for example, I came down here today and I enjoyed being outside, had a picnic, enjoyed myself. But, you know, I'm gonna get home and I'm gonna get some shit done. It's 5, almost 6 o'clock. I'll be home probably about 7:30. I don't know. And then, like, yeah, get some shit done, edit these videos, get them out. But that's what I mean. I'm still productive even when I'm enjoying myself, because I try to make it so I'm doing the things I love to do as much as I possibly can. So, yeah. Spend your time wisely, because you got 24 hours in the day, just like me. It's just like everyone else. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Enjoy the day. Enjoy your life. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Much love, everyone. Peace out.